What's up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I had to come with you and do this one because it's been in my feed, my news feed over and over, and I'm kind of tired of hearing about it and kind of giving you guys the same answer as usual. Black people are mad with, and some women are mad with Charlamagne the God from the Breakfast Club show hanging out with Tomi Lahren of The Blaze. Now, disclaimer, I love The Blaze because of Dana Loesch, and I love Glenn Beck because he did a really great segment on Black history or history you don't hear about at school or in the news, and it's important to hear it, right? So here we are. The 2 points tonight I want to reach about this whole issue, how people are upset they're hanging out. Other celebrities in the radio sphere, the podcast sphere, the TV sphere, they hang out with each other. That's just kind of inevitable, and they beat off each other's crowds. Look at Louder with Crowder with Tommy Sotomayor. That is like two left. Like Tommy Sotomayor's whole channel is about news that has ratchet people acting a fool, and and why they need to improve. And then Louder with Crowder is just conservative news saying, yeah, those people should act better. So they've come together in this weird spot, right? So the reason, the 2 points I had is, one, I agree with Very Smart Brothers' whole article about, when you see a really pretty girl, you just can't think of them being racist or hateful or ugly or bigoted or treating people bad or saying things that are ugly, because guess what? She's pretty. And so you lose your logical thinking because she's pretty, right? And so that's kind of what people think. They think, well, if I date this white girl or this Asian girl and I marry her and have children with her, it will change her thought process and change her family's thought process. Yes, sometimes that happens, and sometimes it really doesn't. It just really doesn't. So to kind of, this whole love will take care of everything, or if I just get to know them, if I'm just nice to them, it will change their thought process. Am I saying saying she's racist at all? No, I don't think that. I'm not certain. I don't know. She has a show. People write her scripts for her, most likely. So look, Trevor Noah thing. I mean, she put herself out there. She kind of knew what was going on. She was riding the wave. She knew that she was going to get, lambasted, and that's fine. Okay. So part 2, build your own. Focus on your own lane. You know what happened to me a couple weeks ago is I just got so in the tunnel of focus, producing shows, helping clients, that I forgot to watch some of my favorite stuff, like Dana Loesch Radio, The Dana Show, a few of their TV shows, and catch up on the news, because I was in the zone. I was productive. I was busy. But guess what? When you get that downtime and you're not using it wisely, or you don't have a very big goal that you're focusing on, you get in these weeds. If you have looked on YouTube, and many Black women and Black men are fussing with me and saying, Erica, she has a platform. You too have a platform. You can use YouTube. You can use Facebook Live. It depends on how you use it. We just saw a couple people be arrested for deciding to point guns at each other in the middle of the street, and they were all Black. And, some of them could have felonies, which they did having. Now, we just saw a bunch of white kids do the same thing. They were on a private driveway. Some people are saying, well, they're not going to raid their house. Well, look, it is what it is. Don't use social media for stupidity, right? Another thing, build your own platform, okay? You can speak on your blog, your podcast. I meet so many guys who know more about sports than Skip Bayless could ever know, right? And I just make a comment. Why don't you just do a little podcast where you get to talk for an hour about sports and give your review on the sports? Because you're talking to all your coworkers, you're talking to all your family, wearing their ears out, when you could be gaining an audience. And who knows, you could end up on Fox Sports. You never know, right? But instead of crying about the Blaze, or Tommy's got a channel on there because she's young and stupid, focus on your own. And many people say, well, Erica, she has a whole platform. That doesn't matter. Melissa, I forgot that her last name, was on MSNBC. All these different Black hosts were on MSNBC, on Fox News when Obama's in. Now that Trump has won, guess what? All those Black people you saw on those TV channels, they're gone. And if they weren't smart enough to be building a podcast, a blog, an email list, or something to be driving traffic to, that's their problem, dude. It's just that Roland Martin, look at him. He has a whole channel, a whole show. He has guests that come on. He's on a Black network, and he just kind of went on with his life. So what's he's not on CNN? Keep moving with your life. You'll still have a platform. It's your job to make it build bigger. Perfect example, Dr. Boyce Watkins. He's got 40 million views on YouTube here. He's all over Facebook. He's reaching the audience he desires, making money in the process, right? There's several others. I can name Tommy Sotomayor, multiple channels. He's reaching the people he wants to speak to. Now, when I comment in many of the comment places, like, listen, you spend $1 to $7 a day to get 500 to 5,000 views a day. And of course, these numbers are, listen, you test this out on your own, figure it out. A day, and all of a sudden, years later, you have this huge platform, or you have opportunities to throw more money into it or hire staff. Look at Louder or Crowder, 84, maybe 90 million views, and it was him and one guy working a microphone, had on some radio channels, on YouTube. Now has a whole staff, has a whole studio, has other hosts underneath his Louder or Crowder brand. Yeah, it happened quickly, but the thing of it is you have to decide that this is something you really want to do, something you really want to talk about, something you're willing to put money behind. And that's the key. We have a lot of people feeling like they should be given some kind of platform, given some opportunity to have equal air, equal time. It doesn't work. They've tried it with Air America. They tried it on TV. Guess what? People will still not watch those shows, and they will still not watch the news if it does not contain to them. If it does not pertain to them, they don't care about it, they're not going to watch it. So stop complaining about who Charlamagne the God's hanging out with and focus on who you're hanging out with. It is Christmas. I mean, it is literally December. We are going into the next year. Next year is predicted to have a firestorm, right? A firestorm of sales of homes and land and tax issues. We're already planned to go into the recession. How do you want to go into it? Whining about Tommy? Whining about Charlamagne and Tomi Lahren? I mean, these are things that at the end of the day, I could care less about, right? I just talked about it on here because I want people to realize they have an opportunity like never before to build their own platform, write that book they've been thinking of writing, do what feels great to them, what drives them, what brings them joy. And yet they're wasting it on this kind of mess. So look, you guys, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. You can't change people's hearts and minds. You can't legislate that. You can't force it. But two, you can also just focus about yourself and build the positive images you want to see on TV, on the news, and on media via you. So you guys, if you want to call me, you want to talk to me, consult, fees and list is below. If you want to watch some more great videos, I have over 1,000 videos on business, entrepreneurship, and motivation. You guys have a great night.